Go ahead and cry. Jim Henneman, Rob Roblin, Rudy Miller are. What's the word you use to describe more than a legend? Oh, I know. Vince Bagli. The Dean of Baltimore Sportscasting died today at 93, and to honor Vince, I have scribbled out this script that I won't stick to and a prompter I won't pay attention to. 3 minutes of sports every night on WBAL TV. We'd root for Vince to mention our high school score. After all, he knew the coach, his dad, his aunt, and uncle. I mean, he was Keith Mills before Keith Mills, who learned from Vince. We all learned from Vince how to treat the one who watched. Scotty, Viv, Bruce, and Jerry, with a G, all followed the script that Vince laid out. It was Jerry Sandusky who introduced his next-door neighbor, Miss Jean, to Vince, and they would marry. 2 o'clock on Sundays, Vince with Chuck with the Baltimore Colts. I can still hear him say, "Charles, that was a big 3-yard gain by Don McCauley." And when our Jack Dawson retired, we had a live retirement party at our morning show at Jack's house, and guess who knocked at 6 a.m.? Vince. Vince was always at the ballpark, and when he retired 25 plus years ago, he wouldn't ask the Orioles for a press pass. He was too proud, didn't want to impose on the team. So he got Joe Hammond. Joe Hammond called the Orioles, and Vince was back on press row where he belonged. Up, 3 minutes is almost up. Nellie Fox was his guy. He'd tell you the putts were scooting left at Longview today. And that reminds me of another Vince story. The producer up there in Heaven's booth says Vince has run out of time. Vince, it was our pleasure watching you. Oh, and the Blast won and the Skipjacks lost. Back to you, Rolf. Go ahead and cry. We all are.
Legend in Baltimore sports.